So now, normally I check the stuff on my phone, but my phone is charging. So yes, let me know when I'm live, and then I can make a tweet about it from my computer.
Okay, let me...
Like how normal people normally do it, I guess. I don't use Twitter on the computer often.
Ah. I will let you know when you are live. You are.
Cool. I'm asking someone a stupid joke about Breath of the Wild because Book of Medora is asking for questions.
Ooh. What's the question you're asking?
Does the title... the question is, does the title Breath of the Wild refer to Link's incredibly breath after 100 years of not brushing his teeth?
That is very good. I'm excited to listen to them talk about Breath of the Wild again.
Yeah, they haven't really done much of that since... Oh, they do it a bit all the time, but like not extensively since the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to gender-neutral pronouns for Link.
Yes. And that one was just one big episode, so I'm sure they're going to spread it out more. Why do I have an episode that? I really hate when iTunes, like, when I'm trying, like, say that I've listened to a play, like, I listened to an episode where there's still minutes left of it, and it doesn't let me do that. It's a pain. I just don't like the way it looks when, like, there's, like, it's like, there's 5 minutes left of this episode that you didn't listen to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know I didn't listen to all of it. Leave me alone, iTunes. Don't call me out on skipping the ending of things.
I almost typed in witch.tv/everything, and that is not quite the right site.
No, but how cool would that be?
It'd be significantly better.
Yes.
Oh, can you post something in the chat real quick?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright.
I'm gonna mute this channel again so I don't have to listen to it go off.
You ready for Amy's voice to tell us about character select?
Select your character.
I am.
Oh, did we not? Oh, we didn't finish Amy.
We didn't?
No, we had one level left apparently. Let's go ahead and do that real quick.
It's my turn
It's only 80% clear. Forgot about that. Sorry,
did I.
Amy.
I'm Amy Rose, a cute and cheerful girl.
Yeah. Let's go find that bird's family.
That was
Whoops. Sorry. I'm just trying to also talk to people.
I saw no sign of your
On the
relatives,
Twitter.
Birdie. Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier.
Oh,
So
that's
maybe
right.
your family's still in there. Let's investigate, wanna?
Sweet, sweet, you're so sweet.
Who do we have left after Amy again? I know the robots won,
We
but there was
have
someone else.
Tails and Gamma, the sad robot.
Yes.
I don't know why they put the snake eater ladder in this game.
I mean, damn, that's one tall ladder.
Yeah. It's Metal Gear Solid 3.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing
Question
soon.
mark?
I don't know anything about the Gear Solid.
Neither do I. I just
So-
know there's like, I think Metal Gear Acid is like a card game.
It's a weird name to name it.
Yeah, it's old.
Hmm. A carrier.
Oh, it's them. We found it. We won the game.
Yay! That was fast.
Oh no! Are you okay?
I'm glad his family is still alive. Oh no!
How could you do this?
I spoke too soon.
Now you're gonna get it!
Oh, it's gonna be a boss fight.
Yeah, kick his butt, Amy.
Alright, but first I need to answer a few messages. And then we should be good.
Yes, no problem.
Sweet, sweet, you're so sweet. Alright, I'm gonna add Crash to this call. Hello.
Well,
Hello, everyone.
Greetings.
I forgot that I have to beat the final boss of Amy's first before we get to
Oh,
Tails.
fun. Oh, I love Amy. This is fine. This is good, in fact.
The only thing we're missing for Amy is the hammer upgrade, so I think we should be fine.
Okay.
Do need to get a ring, though. That would help. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, this is gonna be like one of those. Yeah. Oh, and then there we go. Oh, and then I run into the wall. We're fine.
This is so
fine.
cool.
Bonk.
Yeah. Take that, robot.
So what you get? 0 for looking like something from Dragon Ball.
Please wake up, Birdie. Are you okay? Can you fly?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! You did it! Now you three can live in peace again. I'm so
How
happy.
wild would it have been if that bird just talked right then?
I'm going to try my best.
Oh, it would have
too.
sounded like Chip from Sonic Unleashed.
Just watch me. I'll make that Sonic respect me. And by that time, it's gonna be too late. Mwah!
Oh, I gotta find a song to play for when the credit song ends because they only put songs for half the credits.
What?
Yeah.
I already have the credits.
Because it's their theme song, and when the theme song ends, that's it.
They should have made the theme song longer.
I mean, they're like video game theme song length. They're like 2 minutes long, 2 minutes and a half.
it doesn't have the advantage of being simple and clean. Just being able to like transition from the ending theme of Kingdom Hearts 1 into just being like that really pretty orchestral version that just like loops until the credits are over.
Yeah.
That is good.
But it does have Unknown for Me as one of them, so...
Yeah.
I'm mad they don't do more with Tikal. Like, it's what little she gets in this game, and then is a playable character in Sonic Adventure 2 Battles multiplayer mode, but that's it.
That's a shame. I like her design. It'd be cool if she had more.
And she's like so intrinsically tied to the character of Chaos.
Yeah. It's a shame they missed their chance to do something real cool.
Mm-hmm.
Bring her back for Sonic Team Racing.
Yes, please. Have her go. No, they normally team Cream up with Amy.
Yeah.
Also, Cream is secretly in this game a few times, by the way.
Cream is in Advance 2, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in one of the advanced games as a playable character.
Yeah, because I think in Advance 1 you can play as Amy. It's Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy. And I think for 2 they swap Cream and Amy.
Did they swap
maybe
them? I
it's
thought they were
3.
both in the game.
Oh, that sounds more correct.
I think you just unlock Cream earlier. I think Cream's like the second character you get.
Gotcha.
Let Tikal team up with Blaze the Cat. Silver can find someone else to hang out with.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to be mean to Silver. He had a rough life. This is loud. Is there a way I can turn this down? There we go. I can do it that way. I am playing some Cross 82.99.
Oh no.
You are now listening to Makarosu 8299.
Oh my gosh, I love Macross. 82 to 89.
I feel like I got like stealth partially muted on Twitter. Because I made a tweet, and so far the only person that liked it is Battle Chef Brigade's Twitter account.
What?
I made a tweet saying that I was on Power Up, and I included a picture of Grookey Stam.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't get that one.
Huh.
Because I saw going on your timeline, I saw the one where you applied for Nintendo America, which I'm very excited for. I hope that works out for you.
Oh, it extremely won't, but I'm already not getting responses, so...
I mean, yeah, but like, in my heart, I
You
just
never
like want that to be a thing, even if it's not going to.
Mhm.
And then yeah, I didn't see the Grookey Stan one, and then I saw the stream post.
Yeah, it's... I have the stream post, I have the pre-stream post, and then my follow-up to my Grookey Stan tweet, where I'll be a Grookey's Grunkle. Huh.
I did see it, and I did like it, but my phone, when I'm at work, likes to actually not,
Fair enough.
like, do things. So, like, because I checked my Twitter when I got back, and, like, but some of the things I liked weren't liked anymore, and I'm like, I guess my phone just doesn't want me to like things on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
because the internet at my work is awful.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if, because I actually revlogged that you on Power Up, but I don't know if that actually.
Oh, it's a cute finished picture.
Aw. That's so cute. What's the counter on that loading screen?
That is the number of emblems you have found, and there are
Okay.
130 of them.
Ooh. Okay.
There's like 3 for every level,
Uh-huh.
and then like a bunch in the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Select your character.
Alright, it's Tails time.
Woo!
Here I come, Sonic.
Nice.
A good kid.
Agreed. My childhood favorite Sonic character.
Everything's working great. All systems go full speed ahead. Uh-oh, what's this? No! Ah! I'm out of control! Mayday! Mayday! Going down!
They really got wild with how they were going to animate that plane, huh?
Look out below!
Yeah, he's just zooming.
Sonic didn't have the Lightspeed bracelet yet, and this is an inconsistent storytelling.
Breaks my immersion.
This is not the Sonic that I knew.
Wait. What if he does have the light speed bracelets because that's what you've already played it?
Oh yeah, no, it's because I've already beat. The characters are gonna have whatever power-ups they had after I finished playing it, which I think is neat, but it does break the timeline.
Yeah.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, says Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I love the way Tails' ears kind of like flop when he talks.
They have unlimited mystic powers. Now I want to harness that power to fly
I
my
do not like the
plane.
way that Sonic's brows move when he talks, though.
Oh, they move
Find the
non-stop.
mystic ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go
They
to
are
the
out of
station,
control.
hop on a train, and get there in no time.
So you can get like some really good distance with Tails.
Wow.
And it's a lot faster than Knuckles' glide, and it's real good. Feels good.
Is Tails the fastest route, you think?
Probably not, just because I think there's other characters that have less levels.
Gotcha.
Like Amy only had like 4 levels in a boss fight.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess Sonic has light speed, so it's like even if he doesn't have like the aerial movement, he can still like ground movement really quick.
So I can get our first power up.
Look, it's your jet anklet.
Okay.
Its jet power makes you fly faster.
I didn't know these existed until I looked up what all the equipment was in the game.
I'll make you fly flat faster.
Yeah, jet boots. From the sewer.
Oh.
Sewer shoes.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is important because all of Tails' levels are races.
Ah.
Oh.
Jeez, you can get some speed with these things, huh?
If you don't hear me for a while, by the way, it's because my Discord is not doing so well on my side.
Oh no,
You guys keep roboting.
that's not good.
Aw.
No. It's working now for some reason. Not, I mean, that's a good thing, but
See, I like Tails' movement in this game because it looks like instead of doing like a fan effect, it looks like he just has 8 tails.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like on a CRT, the effect that they were going for with the tails would be so much more
no.
apparent. Like, yeah, it would be like.
It is not any
blurred.
smoother. It is exactly like this.
Really?
Because I played this game on a CRT for growing up.
Okay. Yeah, he just looks like he's like Naruto's seven-tailed fox.
which is what I'd say. Yeah, it's kind of like Naruto.
Like,
Tails,
no
just
joke?
like a Naruto.
Yeah. No joke, this port of the game is exactly how I remember it playing.
You
Uh-huh.
have the storm of wind. Gusts of
It's
strong
just as
winds are known to
glitchy,
blow in the
it's
cave.
just as goofy, its
I mean,
textures
how
are
do
all the
we-
same.
Yeah, I wonder what like version-specific peculiarities there are.
So the Steam version of the game is a port of the Xbox 360 port of the GameCube port of the Dreamcast game.
Okay, impressive lineage.
Actually, I think there might have been another port in the middle there. I
Did
think
it
it
go
went
from PlayStation to Xbox?
I think it went Dreamcast to GameCube to PC to Xbox back to PC.
Gotcha.
Dr. Eggman. Enough. I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work.
He is the
usually
Eggman.
means trouble coming from you.
The eggiest of mans.
I really like Tails' shoes now that he's got these jet boots on him. They look really cool.
Or else what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it from you the hard way.
Can't fight crime if you're not cute.
Exactly. Also, those look like they would really hurt if you got kicked with them.
Especially if it was like one of those Sonic battle kicks where you're just doing a front flip and hitting them with the back of your leg.
Yeah, like an axe kick.
Yeah. You probably do a flamenco tornado with it too.
Egg Hornet? That sounds terrifying.
Yep.
All systems full
It's not though. Oh yeah. Tails has an actual attack. I think it's just him and Amy has one too. I think everybody but Sonic has one basically.
All systems
Yeah.
power. He's not gonna get away with this.
All systems full power.
All systems full power.
Got all the rings and everything.
I like that he does a flip. I think he did a flip.
Yeah, he did a little flip.
That was just too easy.
I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right
Alright.
back.
Okay.
Hey, he snagged it.
You fool.
Chaos could use a little snack.
Okay.
Chaos.
Whoops.
Careful.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
Oh yeah, that's it's gonna grow a bone now.
Yes, it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would. Hear this, Sonic. Chaos's strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald. All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotic Land.
Chaos' design is still really weird.
Yep. Oh, you missed a middle stage that we saw only in Knuckles' run.
Thank goodness
Oh
it's
gosh.
gone. Good
Maybe I should look it up.
We can't let that monster get any
Yeah, just go ahead and look up all the forms of chaos. You've seen basically all of them.
Chaos must be
Or all of the ones that
And
we're
we
going to
can't
see.
be if we keep him
aside
away
from the
more
final boss
emeralds,
one.
Right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
Yeah.
Look at his little walk. I love them.
Yes. Tails is very good.
Come on!
You should be able to find a shortcut if you fly.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hello, hello.
Welcome back. We're racing Sonic.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent.
You made it!
Basically, all of Tails' levels are races.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey!
He also follows mostly the same route as Sonic, with the exception of like a little bit in the middle, and then the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks weird.
Whoops, 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 whoops. Definitely messed that up. It's fine. We still ended up ahead.
Nice.
That's the Chaos Emerald. Have to wait here a little bit. Here comes Sonic.
That wasn't too bad.
The train headed
You
for
just
Station
you see him
Square
wanting it
will be
in the
departing
background.
soon.
Time to
The train
check
headed
on
for the
my
Mystic
gacha
Ruins will be
addiction.
departing soon.
Oh. Oops. There we go. Time to play more pinball.
Ooh.
Come on, Tails.
Oh, sorry, it's a race. I lied.
You made it.
You got me.
Wish it was pinball. What if it was a pinball race? I died.
Come on, Tails. Hey, hey, hey. See you later, Tails. Hey, hey, hey. You made it. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. All right, Tails. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh no.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, dear Sonic.
Right?
What's that? The Chaos Emerald!
Get away from there!
Ah!
Nighty night!
Eggman!
Oh gosh.
Eggman.
Sonic, what happened to the Chaos Emerald?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the Emerald
Back
count is
again.
2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
The eyebrows.
Hey, look, it's Cream. Oh, there she goes.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Aw. Hi, Cream. Bye, Cream.
I want to know if like there's a reason other than like. I also don't know if she's in the original Dreamcast version. This might be like a DX only thing. Because
Part of the deluxe.
because you could cross-play the Chao Garden with.
Yeah, that was always like I really liked Sonic Advance, but I always felt like I was kind of lacking something because I could never like connect to the console version to do more Chao stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played this game in my life, so I cannot say.
Oh, I mean, I've played exactly one Sonic game, and it was Sonic Advance.
I played. I figured it out, but now I lost it again. The one for the. I think it was Sonic 2 for the handheld Sega game. What was it called again?
The Sega Game. I think you said it was the Game Gear that you'd played.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Game Gear.
Yeah.
Come on, Tails.
Oh, we're just cutting straight to the snowboard, huh?
See you later, Tails. You made it.
Oh, and you have to find the emerald. These kind of levels where they're like front-facing camera, that always like gets me.
It is a little annoying because they put like rings and stuff for you to get, but you can't see that they're gonna be there.
You made it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already
Actually,
kind of hard to control.
Actually, now that I think about it, it might have been the first Sonic. I don't know. It was one of them for the Game Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Except for I really only played the first place. Because I can never be Dr. Robotnik at the end of the level.
Aw.
Hey.
Gotta get the ramps, they'll help you out a lot against Sonic.
You made it.
I was also like, I don't know, 5, 6, I was young when I played it.
Yeah, we had a friend growing up who had a Genesis, but he was my brother's friend, so the two of them would take turns on the Genesis, and I just watched. So I never really got to play like Sonic 1 or 2 or 3 on the Genesis.
That's a shame.
I mean, it's growing up with siblings.
Yeah, I feel that. My sister would always talk back when she played, like when we had like a PS1 or a PS2, she would always play, and I would I would watch, or I would have like the guidebook and I would help her.
Yeah, that's always revolutionary when my brother and I both got Game Boys. I think that's why I've always like kind of latched onto mobile gaming a lot more than like console gaming. Because like Game Boy was mine, I didn't have to share that with anybody, but we had to share like a console and a TV with everybody in the family.
Yeah, definitely.
Relatable. Which basically resulted in me just playing like none of the big single player games that were popular back then, but just a few mediocre multiplayer games.
For us, it was playing Kirby Superstar and me being on player 2 being like, hey, older brother, like you can't just like run around and leave me out, like you have to make a player 2 already. Because that's the game where you like swallow power and you hit like L or something like that. No, it's like select. And it like makes your player 2. And he would just like purposely not do it.
What are you doing, Knuckles?
Just hand over the emeralds you have.
God, you guys are roboting. I can't hear your family stories.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're also missing another power up. Knuckles gets a pair of yellow gloves known as the Power Gloves.
Oh,
Give it your
excellent.
best shot.
I did not get those.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's Knuckles.
Whoa! Oh no, the emeralds!
And they're all mine.
Eggman's back!
Eggman's back.
He's got the emeralds!
You two are pumping.
I don't think we owned a lot of two-player games, but I do remember like playing Crash and like me and my sister, where every time we died, we would switch who was playing.
You are so easily tricked.
We were both kind of bad at the game, though.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Way to go, knucklehead.
See, that's a better line than me. What about you?
4! Count 'em! 4 emeralds! I summon chaos!
In attack position.
I think the one game that I like fully recognized that I was trash at and really liked watching my brother play was Mega Man. Like, because we had X2 long before we had Mega Man X, which I always thought was really funny. But I remember like spending weeks like trying to get down Wheel Alligator, and like when we finally got that, we like got a piece of paper out, wrote down the code, and like it was like a monument. And then once you have that power up, Wheel Alligator gives you access to like all the other like Mega Man power ups, because like a lot of them are like behind breakable walls and stuff like that. So like, but after we got that, like the rest of the game like kind of fell into place. But that was the only one that I didn't really bug my brother to be like, I want to turn, because I just like I recognize that like that game was hard. Like I gave it a try whenever he was like not around, but I don't think I really got out of. I think I could get out of the starting level, but like that's really about it.
Oh no, I was absolutely garbage at video games as a kid. I just really liked them.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
like kids and like how kids play video games in general.
Well, see, I always hear stories of people being like, "Oh, I managed to beat this game on the Super Nintendo," and I'm like, I have never beaten that game ever in my life.
Yeah.
Like I have,
Yeah,
That's it.
in all of the times that I have played Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, I'm not good at it. I'm still not good at it.
I don't think I really ever beat games when I was younger.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. I never saw credits on a video game until
Except for like Pokemon, but I feel like, I don't know. Like I would get to like the Elite Four in Pokemon and beat them, beat the champion, but that's the only thing I ever like beat.
I never beat a Pokemon game until Pokemon X and Y, and I don't think I saw credits on a video game until like 2012 when I finally beat Bastion.
I think the first game I really beat, like I saw credits of, was Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I did not finish Kingdom Hearts 1. That's for sure.
Gosh, I feel like mine may be. Oh no, I know mine. It's Golden Sun. The first Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. I feel like it's the first game that I can definitively say I played front to back, and I didn't necessarily like 100% it, but I did. I got all like the little like collectible critters. I don't think I did any of the crazy hard optional bosses.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever 100%ed a game in my life.
I feel like I 100%ed the second Golden Sun. Well, I didn't get my units to like, or my characters to max level, but in that's one of those games that like level 50 is kind of all you need to do most of the stuff, like out of 100. Like you could keep leveling, but like after a point, it's just like you're just doing this to do it. You don't even need like level 100 to fight the super bosses.
The only game I've ever 100% completed was Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4, and even then I did not get all of the achievements.
I feel like the game I've gotten the closest of 100%ing, like getting everything, was Dragon Age Inquisition, because I just played it so much that it's just hard for me not to.
Yeah, I'm only missing 2 trophies I'm 2 trophies away from platinuming Final Fantasy 14, which has trophies, which I think is very funny.
Yes.
But I probably will never get them because I don't play on the PlayStation anymore, because I've swapped to PC for that game, and they're like very grindy achievements too. It's like craft 1,000 things while you're on your carpenter, and I think I have crafted 1,000 things when you're on your leather worker, and I feel like if it counted the crafts that I've done on PC, I would have gotten it by now.
Tails is a pretty good theme song. I think it's a little underrated.
I mean, kind of like Tails.
Yeah. That's accurate to the Tails experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like his theme. I always feel like I really like Tails since I played. Even though I only played one Sonic game, Tails was my favorite in that game.
Then it was definitely Sonic 2.
Yes.
Y'all like Panzer Dragoon?
I've never played.
I'm just making a joke because that's literally what this is.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware.
Hmm.
Which was like another big Dreamcast game at the time. Ooh, never got the camera to do that before.
Oh, did you just like unlock it?
No, I just like moved in a weird way while the camera's trying to stay behind me.
Yeah.
And it tried really hard. No barrel roll buttons in this game.
Shame.
That would be fun.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
Although, would Sonic fall off the plane?
No. We definitely went upside down during that. Oh no, Tails, look out! Oh no, they had their AirPods in. I don't like that joke.
You don't?
I like it fine when it's just regular headphones. I hate when it's AirPods, because I just don't understand AirPods.
Neither do I. Also, I can never buy them because I don't own any Apple products. Well,
Right.
Sad fox walking through the woods.
aww.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic!
Why? Why is my chest hurting?
Oh no.
I think this is it.
Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not
Time
powerful
for me
enough.
to go.
If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my
We
prototype.
also gather the 7 Chaos
It needs a
Emeralds.
Chaos Emerald to work.
Do it for the Twitch views.
Looks like I better find one fast.
I'll get you all these views by dying on live on stream.
Alright, so I do not remember what's next for Tails. So let me go ask Tikal.
You must find the Chaos Emerald, but searching in the jungle is very difficult.
Thank you for telling me to go to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
This
I don't know any
jungle
other words for that
sucks.
song.
This is a bad jungle. That's where the snake eater ladder is.
Oh! I remember the Snake Eater ladder.
Oh, do I need to go get the statues? Do I need to go get the 2 stone statues to get to the door to the pass? What? What? What?
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
Did you fall through the geometry again?
No, I clipped upwards through the geometry and then into a cutscene.
Stop!
Speedrun strats.
Basically.
Oh my gosh, did the frog just eat
Yeah, that's
the
Froggy.
Chaos Emeralds?
I stole it. Froggy is a creature of chaos.
I believe it.
Stop!
Froggy. Oh, it's time to do the Sandhill subgame, which is just snowboard. But in the sand, it's a sandboard. Which is why I like Tails, because I remember doing this a lot. And this is the only, Tails is the only character that does this.
She's the only character cool enough.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Oh my gosh, why is there like a Colossus swimming around?
Because that's just what goes on in the jungle sometimes. Didn't you know that? Sometimes there's a desert in the jungle, and that desert has a Colossus in it.
I should beat Chao the Colossus.
That's
like I've
another
done-
game that I beat.
I feel like I've done one fight. And I haven't like really done much more with it.
My favorite boss fight is basically like you fight a giant train that can fly sometimes.
Oh, is that's the like the longer.
It is one of the snake-like Colossus, yes.
Yeah, because there's like the one that's a bit more bird-like, and then there's the one that's a lot more like snake.
I think of the ones that are like that, this is probably the more bird-like one.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's a good chunk of it where you just fly right up next to the monster and just fire arrows into it before you jump off on top of it like a train heist.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
Shadow the Colossus.
Shadow the Colossus?
I figured, you know, I wasn't sure.
No,
I've never
it's
played that
good
game.
you asked.
I've never played
Anyways,
it.
welcome to the past.
If you ever want to play it, it's on literally 3 different PlayStations. So if it's not on a PlayStation you have, it may be on a previous generation PlayStation. Because they did the PS2 version, which is the original one, and then they were like, this like really pushed what the PS2 could do, so let's re-release it on the PS3 with not really doing much to it other than just like using the PS3's better processor to like actually run it smoothly.
Okay.
And then for PS4 they were like, okay, what if we like really redid it though, so it's like prettier graphics, you know, updated all sorts of stuff, but it's like still like ultimately the same game.
Okay. I have a PS4. I could play it.
Yeah, so there's literally three different flavors. They're all
PlayStation
pretty
2 is the
good.
version of the game that I beat.
Yeah, that's the one that I watched my friend clear back in college.
Oh, we can just
I
get
would-
all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds now. They're all right here.
I would play on the PlayStation 2, but my PlayStation 2 is broken because I spilled soda on it, and now the first-person controller won't work. Like the part of it, like if you plug in the controller, it won't work. So.
Oh, that means you could definitely play Metal Gear Solid 1, though.
Nice.
That's why I'm really hoping that rumor that the PS5 will be backwards compatible for all games is true. I own a lot of PlayStation 2 games I want to play again, but I can't.
Welcome to the Let's Try and Find to Call hour. Sorry, go ahead. I did not mean to interrupt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird because like at this point, not all of my PS2 games, like all my PS2 collection, but like a majority of them I have already gone and like bought the HD versions of. So I think the only thing that I don't have is like an HD version of Disgaea 2.
Yeah.
We got some
like,
cool new tech.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
I didn't know you played Disgaea.
I haven't seriously played them since 2. I have a couple. Like I have 3 for and I have PlayStation 4, but like I just don't have the time to like really get into them like I used to.
Yeah, I definitely think 1's my favorite because I definitely did buy that. What was it? Last year, the Rose and Queen, like when they were putting it on the Switch, they had that huge thing where you got all those items.
Yeah.
It was like $100, but I really wanted all that stuff because this guy was probably one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I think like Disgaea 1 just has like a really like tight story.
Yeah.
Because it gets a little bit more gimmicky later, but I feel like the general like hook of Disgaea 1 just really landed with me.
I just learned that I can cancel my jumps as Tails.
Important.
That's good to know.
I think Tails is the only character that can do this.
Yeah.
What were you saying
I've played 2 and I like 2.
Something my grandmother taught me.
I have 5. I've never beaten it, and I haven't really played much of 3 or I never played any of 4.
Yeah, or maybe it's 5 that I got. Which?
Do you remember anything about the characters or story?
The controller is the
Crap. Let me do a Google look at the characters.
But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7.
Yeah, it was Disgaea 5 that I got.
Yes, there are.
I recognize the. Oh yeah, the like female.
I'm Tikal. And you are?
I mean, that's like 85% of Disgaea, but.
I know.
Oh hey, it's John St. John. AKA the voice of Duke Nukem, AKA the voice of Big the Cat.
One of my memories about playing Disgaea 1 back on the PlayStation 2 was that I messed up really bad one day because I went to play like a new, like I got like really far. Like I was dealing with the humans who came in. I forgot the names of the humans. What are they called? What are their names?
Oh, is it that one guy who's like isn't he like a TV personality and his sidekick?
Yeah, and they're a robot.
Yeah. That's like towards that's over the halfway part point.
Yeah. So I got to that point, and then I started playing like a new file, and I go to save, and I start saving over the one that I got really far in. I turned off my PlayStation 2 in panic, and when I turned it back on, the save file was corrupted, so I lost all of that.
Oh. Yeah, I got to when I started like playing like 3 and 5, I was like, I really like what they've done with monsters in the later Disgaea games, because in the earlier ones, like monsters were a really fun concept, but the moment you started like actually trying to get into them and like really build them up, they just like aren't quite as robust as human units, or like demon units, I should say.
Yeah.
But in the later games, like they can like magic change and like combine and like, well, they magic change into a weapon that can be used by a human character, and it kind of gives them this like burst of power, and like they can do like team attacks between like the monster and the human or the demon. But once it's done, then they're like gone from the map. So it's like, you know, you bring 10 units into this map, but you do a magic change. Once that's over, you're stuck at like 9 max. So it's like a little bit of risk. But it was like really interesting how, and like I feel like every Disgaea game, the monsters get better, and that's like one of my favorite things is like recruiting monsters, building them up, unlocking the weird like advanced jobs. Like I love the Magic Knight unit. I don't forget if that one's in Disgaea 1 or not.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Let me find a picture of her. She's kind of iconic.
I really like the first one, but I really like what they did in the second one for healing, because it's so much harder to get like the clerics up. But in Disgaea 2 and on, like they get experience from healing, and I really wish that was in the first game.
Yeah. Okay, this is the Magic Knight.
Yeah, I know. I bet she's in there. She's familiar, so.
Yeah, she's a gay icon. I love her.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this.
Tornado!
Now.
Transform!
Okay, so she was just called a knight in the first game.
Do it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Kind of. I would always name the cleric after myself when I play the game.
I had a name that I named my cleric too, but it was it's actually one of the ones you can get from the name generator in Disgaea 1, and it isn't always in the later ones. So I just cut out the middleman and was like, I will just always name my cleric Arya.
Yeah.
Of Sorrow.
No, that's a different unit. That's one of my mages. She gets to be of Sorrow.
It's weird though, because it was always the female healer, so now it's like, do I still do that?
Yeah. I think in Disgaea 5, you can have male clerics, and they don't have like bow proficiency. Like they've got every unit has every proficiency, but like
Yeah.
their thing I think is like spears, I want to say, or something like that.
That's
So it's
cool.
like they're still kind of back row units, like kind of poking in the front lines, but they're still, you know, able to do some kind of melee damage.
Yeah.
I always liked how Disgaea handled like stats converting into damage, like how like fist damage is a sum of your attack and speed. So you want to make sure you have like both stats high enough,
We gotta
and
land on
like
the egg carrier.
bows are like what hit and speed together,
Now.
I forgot
things
to
like
put in
that.
the landing
And like
Yeah.
guns are just like guns do more damage the more accurate you are. It doesn't care anything about anything else, just accuracy.
Wow, this thing
Yes.
is really huge.
Typically, I give my like in all the games, I typically give like certain classes like a specific weapon. Like I always give the female warriors axes.
I always do spears because I like in other role-playing games that have like Valkyrie units that are like spear-based female warriors. So I usually do female spear and then male axe because I do swords on the protagonist.
Yeah. Typically, I leave the protagonist like whatever they have to start. That's the weapon they have the whole game. Like Adele was fists.
Yeah, he never fought a fist, even though he was like what, S fist, but he also had like a sword.
Alright, so we are about to do the second to last level.
Oh dang.
Yeah. Also, I do want to say that I very much enjoy how Tails' story makes him seem like makes Tails seem like the voice of reason, and that Sonic's just sort of like constantly about to go do something else.
It's good.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta go find Amy.
Don't get any ideas. You have no idea what this message can do.
No truer
How about I give you a little
phrase has been spoken.
Speaking of Sonic, do you guys see the poster of Sonic's face for the movie?
No, how could I not have seen it?
I agree
Now, how
with
are we gonna
Jay.
get to the bridge?
I don't think it's finalized. I don't think that's what we're thinking.
I guess you weren't expecting that.
Because one of the slides literally says lickable, not likable. And I don't think they would literally have that kind of typo on promotional stuff.
Just watch me.
Like legit
Bring it on,
promotional
man.
stuff.
You don't think Sonic is lookable?
Not that Sonic.
You probably shouldn't lick a hedgehog either way.
Exactly.
They roll
I do
around in
not
their own
advise
poop.
licking hedgehog.
I saw a post that said the lickable part, and then it showed a picture of the Sonic ice cream.
Now that's
that's about
okay, hold on. Let me try that again. That was really weird. Oh. I gotta do this where I don't land on the... Okay, so once you hit like a slant, if you slide off of it, you remain at that slant while you're spinning. And it gets weird sometimes.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's weird.
So, this must be the Sky Deck, huh?
I think once I beat the Final Fantasy Tactics file that I've been working on, maybe I'll let myself go back to Disgaea 5.
it's a pretty good game. Like, I never beat it, but my ex did,
Mm-hmm.
which is, it's always
You made it.
so weird connection to the game.
Yeah. I liked when I played it. It just like, I guess it's like sometimes I'm just like I
Hey, Tails.
play like Disgaea 1 and 2 again because I really like those characters. Because I think Disgaea 2 did a good balance of like introducing new original characters, but also like having cameos from like Edna and stuff like that.
Yes. I really liked Axel.
He's such a dork, and I really like that in every. Because I think it's in the Disgaea 2 remake where it has like a whole Axel
Yes.
where you can play.
Yes, it does, because I played it and I loved it.
Yeah, that was really fun. Is that the PSP port? I think I have that
Yeah.
one.
I'm pretty sure it was the PSP port, because that's
Whoa,
what I remember.
no! That's not the right way.
Oh no!
Yeah. So I did have Disgaea. Yeah, because did you ever did you ever see the DS port of Disgaea 1?
I did not.
I ended up trading it in because it was like, whoa. But let me try to find like a screenshot because it's like kind of especially ugly.
Yeah, when I got Disgaea 1 for the Switch, Disgaea 1 Complete, the graphics, I feel like they it looks a lot. It looks really good, like on the Switch.
Yeah. So imagine that, like, that quality be, like, super compressed to, like, the DS could handle.
Oh gosh.
Okay, let me okay, I found a YouTube video where somebody's doing a play of it.
Is that
Let me
it?
get a screenshot.
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Well, I do like the mini map. That's I always like that about like DS and DS games, especially when you're playing like a SRPG. It has the
Yeah.
the map on the top screen.
Oh gosh. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's like super noticeable. The face,
You're a bit late.
the faces are just gone.
That's a Chaos Emerald. No way.
I gotta ask. Cause I do this every time I play a Disgaea game. Although I guess I didn't do it in 5 because I couldn't figure out which character it was. But I always die to the first boss because then you can replay the game with all the same stuff. So it's like Vyers from the first game and then Axel from the second game where if you die and you go through all the credits, you can restart with like the same levels and items from the start. And I would always do that.
Is that a way to like? Huh? Yeah, I've never done that because I think like the first boss is it always felt doable, but it was like later bosses got like a lot more complicated.
Yeah. I just like doing it so I could always already like, so it'd be easier to build up, like, because then I can go to the first place again and get higher level, so I'm already like freezing through the first place.
Please stop,
Mhm.
Tails.
It's just something I've always
Move
done.
aside, Amy. Get out of the way.
Wasn't sure if anyone else
This
ever did
robot is
it.
my friend.
No, I
Don't hurt him.
I think the only thing I've ever done consistently
Okay,
throughout
if
my
you
Disgaea
say so.
playthroughs,
You have your reasons,
I always
guess.
name my cleric Arya, and I always use an ice mage.
Yes, ice mages are good.
I don't know why that like stuck with me, but I just don't like skulls in general for some reason.
Yeah.
But like they've made the difference between the two of them more noticeable in the later games that I'm like, okay, I'll use like I'll do like an ice mage, a fire skull, and a wind skull, and then once I get star, I'll do a star mage.
Yeah. Star is good. I went through the first part so I could get a star mage from like the beginning, like not the beginning, but so I could have one. So I could just have a star mage through the game.
Yeah.
We're about to have to do like a pretty weird thing,
Okay.
like story-wise.
I'm watching.
I'm ready.
I love Eggman's craft just rotating in the background.
That's Eggman. I wonder
Yep.
what happened to Sonic.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
If that missile is launched,
Ready? Fire!
Tails, why are you just sitting there? Oh gosh.
Ah, no, it was a dud. I can't believe this. I'll go and deal with this myself.
Oh no! I better get to that missile before he detonates it!
So now we have to go race Eggman to a missile that he launched into a major city before he can just detonate it himself.
I see it!
Okay, I guess you were literally not lying when you said.
I've gotta get it before Eggman! The fate of Station Square depends on me! Sonic!
Tails is also, like, this isn't like something that Sonic normally does, but, and that Tails has to do it in Tails' story. This is a Tails only thing.
Oh.
I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
Sonic's story ends after beating Chaos on the egg carrier.
You think you can keep up with me?
So now you have to race Eggman.
What? He's caught up? I've got you now, Tails.
You can do it.
I always really liked the Sonic levels that are very like
Cities?
metropolitan,
Yeah.
like themed.
This is probably one of the best ones, I think. Just because, like, it doesn't try to also be a city. It's just, like, floating highways and stuff.
Yeah, and it's also like not. It doesn't have to do that style, and also try to do like the casino ones, which I really like separately.
Whoops. Whoops. Cops are trying to stop Tails. That's not cool.
I mean, fuck the police.
Yeah. I didn't need that booster. I can make it myself.
Have you played any of the other games made by NAS America?
I've always wanted to play Phantom Brave. I look at it like longingly every now and again.
It's a good game. I played it. I didn't beat it when I played it for the PlayStation 2, but I also have it for because it's on Steam. And I need to play more of it.
Have they ported La Pucelle Tactics to Steam yet?
No, but I really want them to because I love that game.
It's interesting because I remember I really wanted it, and like I know it's kind of like it's the inspiration for like Disgaea and Phantom Brave and stuff like that. But it's like I still really want to play it because it's so historical, and I love strategy games.
Yeah, I only heard half of that because you were roboting, but.
Oh.
Have you played Love Tactics?
No, I haven't. I remember when it came out, but I've never had the opportunity to actually play it.
Yeah!
Ooh, that was close because I fell at the end, which
God damn it!
brought Eggman all the
Why
way
is this
back
boy
up
doing
to
this to me?
Oh no.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh no! It's Robotnik! So you beat me to the missile, you little pest.
Casino Ken.
I will make you all pay
Ken's
for
playroom.
this.
Huh.
Alright, remember Shadow of the Colossus? We're doing a Shadow of the Colossus fight.
You fool.
Ooh.
Away before I make mincemeat out of
Alright, I
you.
think Discord's working again.
I'm not
But
scared.
Okay.
I'm not
it's
scared.
it's probably one of my favorites, and I just really want them to put it to Steam so I can play it again. Because I really like the plot twist that like happens near the end of the game.
Oh, I haven't had that spoiled for me.
I will not spoil it then.
Get a load of this. No.
But like it really like caught me off guard, and I just really I want to have the chance to play it again now that I'm older.
Yeah.
Get a load of this. No way.
Oh right, I have looked at the because I was like, I feel like it has gotten a port, but what was it for?
I think
It was for the PSP, but only
it
in
might
Japan.
have been. Yeah, I feel like it has, but I think
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
oh, it was on the PSP apparently.
No way.
Yeah.
Believe
That's
this.
what I said. Yeah, it was only PSP in Japan.
Yeah.
No way, I can't believe this.
Get a load of this. Get a load
I remember what is his name?
Oops.
Cross?
Ah, shoot.
It's
Camera, please work with me here.
so this I
Craw?
would I think it's Kois or some I can't remember, but I can't remember how to pronounce it, but I remember that I would write down the name
Get a load of
and have to keep like in 9th grade I would write down the name and then I would go up to my classmates and be like, hey, how do you think this name is pronounced?
Hmm.
See what they would say?
Google says it's qua. Like the R sound and then just qua. Craw.
Should look up a video and see if that's how it's pronounced in the game.
I mean, it's also like just cross in French, so they may just say cross or something.
I think they do. I just want to be sure. Because everyone would try and pronounce it a certain way, they'd be like, that's how it's pronounced.
Hmm.
Alright, that was the final boss. And that's time.
Exciting! Congratulations.
Congrats, Tails. You did it. You saved everyone.
You saved the day! You're the best!
I did it all by myself.
Let's do a little wind up before he jumps off to fly away.
I did it all by myself. That's right, Tails. You don't need Sonic. All these videos are from 10 years ago. Geez. Oh god, I feel so old.
Yeah!
Oh no!
What's up?
So I'm on like Google Shopping looking at La Pucelle Tactic, and I saw an entry that was like La Pucelle Tactics, $5. I was like, what? It's the case replacement for the PS2. No disc included.
I guess that you might have just missed Tails jump off a cliff and do one of those freeze frame hand in the air poses.
Mmm. Time to go to the eBay.
Thinking of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
My headphones are very slowly dying, and I'm trying to make them last throughout the stream.
Yeah, there's somebody who has it for like $12,
Ooh.
$10, $20, $8.97. But again, it's for the PS2. I have no way to play PS2. Completely like dust off a PS2 and like get everything out for this.
Should add NIS on Twitter, be like, port Mob Search Addicts to Steam. The people demand it.
I mean, I know no cops are listening to this, so I can say this, but I may just emulate it.
Maybe I would try and do that, but I've never successfully emulated a game in my life.
Yeah, I got a PS2 emulator working on the laptop. I don't think I would ever put it on my new baby, but I would do it on the laptop.
Alright, my headphones are like got real bad real fast.
Okay.
Oh no.
I just managed to bring back the right channel. It does not want to stay with me. Wants to live in a left channel only situation.
So it's not alright. Alright.
Nope.
I just got what you said.
I'm sorry.
Once again, I do want to ask
That was
who I
okay.
have to talk to get the position of Chaos Programmer.
Right? Chaos character design.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Chao's, this in quotation marks, but
I also played the one, what was it called? There's one I really liked. It was on the DS. What was it called?
Did you ever play any of the Prinny spin-off games?
I did play one of them. I forgot the one that I played. It was like we have like 100 of them.
Yeah, I think there's one that's like Prinny, Can I Be the Hero? I think that's what it was called.
Yes, that's the one. God, they have a lot of games.
Yeah, it's like it's funny remembering like when not doing a whole lot and they're just kind of had a couple of titles and now it's like NIS. Slow down.
I wonder if they'll ever make a Disgaea 6. Probably not.
I mean, they'll just they brought Disgaea 1 to the Switch, so I think they have to like run through all of the Disgaeas on the Switch before they'll look at doing 6.
They do have Disgaea 5 on the Switch because Disgaea 5 Complete came out first, and then they did Disgaea 1 Complete. So I guess they gotta do Disgaea 2, 3, and 4 Complete.
Correct, yeah. So once those ports are ready, then they'll do Disgaea 6, PlayStation 4 exclusive, until they bring it to the Switch.
Yeah.
not to completely derail the conversation, but let me post this in our group chat real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I like that person. You know what? You know who else sees this before they die?
It's just a masterpiece, like all in one little situation.
God.
That is so much.
It is.
But that means there's like a legacy server, which means I can finally play Fusion Fall.
There's a game coming out this month by NIS called Destiny Connect on the PS4 and the Switch. What's that about? Destiny Connect. Well, it's definitely not this basketball player. Oh, it's coming. Oh, wait. It's already out in Japan.
The Ishiyar. Oh.
It looks nice.
Aw, I like the style and how it doesn't look like their other games.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with having a style, but I think that's one of the things that kind of like got on my nerves with NIS games. I'm just like, y'all, you're getting to a point where everything looks the same. we're reaching like peak saturation anime girl.
Also, they have a game out next month called Murderer Detective Jack the Ripper.
Yikes.
Is Jack the Ripper the murderer detective, or are you fighting Jack the Ripper? Oh boy.
Which path will you choose, good or evil?
Oh, look at Tails. He got a little plane.
Aww.
Ah, yay! Yeah, so it looks like you could either be the murderer or the detective.
Ah.
And it's kind of like depending on what your choices are means you do one or the other. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that.
So now let the opening cutscene play one more time before we take on the sad robot.
Hmm.
I'm ready for the sad robot. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna regret saying it. Jack the Ripper in this game is kind of hot. Sorry. Can never play this game.
Okay. Alright, it's time to enter the sad robot zone.
Select your character.
Preparation complete.
Buckle
Yes,
up,
but the
everyone.
The name. One more thing about NIS America. The name of the game I was looking for before I saw these new games was Rhapsody. Rap.
I'm your brilliant creator, Dr.
Rhapsody, a musical adventure.
Of my E100 model machines.
It's not called Rap 3 times.
E102. Codename Gamma. Gamma. That's right. You will now Obey only me.
So this is Gamma. Gamma's got like a very floaty jump for a robot. And has this cool laser pointer that they wave around. And occasionally it shoots people.
The shooting range is through this door. Your big brother, E101 Beta, is there practicing.
You can jump
Enter
higher than I
Gamma.
was expecting for a
You're not as
robot.
advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine. Destroy the Sonic target. Destroy the targets, and you'll get extra time.
So, Gamma's levels have some time limits.
Ah,
Okay.
final egg.
Or at least this one definitely does. I don't remember how many of the other ones do. So you gain extra time from just destroying enemies. This is like the predecessor to the Sonic Adventure 2 Eggman and Tails levels.
Mm-hmm. I could see that, yeah.
Do you think Dr. Robotnik made all these
Mission complete.
stuffed Tails and Knuckles himself?
I think he made a couple of them and then made a robot and taught it how to make them and then had the robot make the rest.
That's probably true.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Anyways, who wants to do another BioWare puzzle?
What puzzle?
Hmm.
I keep like colliding weird with them, so it's a lot harder with Gamma.
He's just so much bigger than Amy. Or whoever did this last time. It was Amy, right?
I think Amy did it last, yeah. Alright, hold on. There we go. Oh. Huh. You know, I was expecting more than this.
Good job, Gamma. I didn't think you had what it takes. Okay then, Gamma. Here's your test. If you want to stay on board, you must be able to pass it. So pay attention to what I say.
Whoops.
The almighty egg carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta. I'd like you to meet your older brother, E101. Just call him Beta. I am pitting the two of you against each other, and the winner serves on my ship. I put my bets on Beta, but I owe you at least a fair chance.
Anyway, it's time to destroy E101 Beta, our older brother.
Oh no!
Kick his butt. Show him the superior robot.
Mission complete. Oh, you surprised me, Gamma.
Oh.
I had a funny feeling there was more to you than meets the eye. I hereby grant Gamma permission to serve on board the egg carrier. What? So you want to come along with us, eh? Okay. We could always use a spare set of parts, I guess. You have special permission.
So most of E102 Gamma's story takes place after the story of everyone else.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's why I chose to do theirs last.
Makes sense.
Totu Seikai, Totu Seikai.
Oh my gosh, they're a Sentai team.
Testing 1, 2, 3. You, the elite egg carrier.
Oh,
who
they
are
are.
here today to hear a very special announcement. Behold, it's a tailed frog. Very unique. This frog is absolutely vital to my plan.
This frog is an absolute unit.
I command you to locate this frog immediately. You hear me? I don't care what it takes to get it. Just
With a gem stealing
bring it to
frog.
me.
Yes.
We haven't got
Froggy.
time to waste. So come to attention.
The thing is that Froggy has Chaos's tail.
Ah.
Mmm.
Oh, it's Cream the Rabbit. There she goes.
A long-tailed frog was seen heading toward the beach.
Ooh, camera did not want to do me any favors there. Oh yeah, so when you're over the water, you automatically turn into a helicopter. Because E102 Gamma is a robot and they cannot touch water. It would be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. It's definitely a way to do it.
I don't know why you have to destroy all of Mega Man's robots, though. Also, Gamma can't do loop-de-loops, obviously, so they just built a different part of the track.
Ah. It's definitely a way to do it.
Yeah. He's just too big.
What a big... Who's that big robot?
Frog capture complete. Must determine
You've caught the
location.
fog.
We have gone back to the past once more.
Accessing data. No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
I love like the robotic statement of this presents a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm brushing my hair and there's some nuts.
No, don't go any
Oh, I'll be
closer.
alright. My hair is so soft now.
I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh?
I keep going
Did
back
you
and forth
notice the
between wanting to
presence
cut
guarding
my
these
hair and
children?
wanting to let it
He's
grow.
a very loving and gentle creature.
Oh my gosh.
These little creatures are too vulnerable without its protection.
I'm right there right now. I'm just like,
This protection allows them to
it's
contain
getting
safe
longer and I
foods.
really like the way it looks. But I really just want to like
Even I was
shave
surprised the
aside and
first
see
time
where
I
it
saw
goes.
you.
Like, see what happens.
Now my father is trying
Yeah.
to take their sacred home.
Well, I definitely know I'm gonna reshave the left
It
side
seems
once
his heart
it's
is closed
spring
off
and
to
my
us all.
it's not super cold anymore.
My true hope is that
Hmm.
someday we'll
I'm
understand each
trying to
other.
decide if I want to cut the other side. If I want to leave it long.
This frog's
I
the one
like
we
having
want.
long hair,
No,
but
here's the real one. My frog is the right one.
So the other E units have very fun voices. They're like if the Ninja Turtles were robots.
Stubby, 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 stubby!
Okay.
You got the right one.
alright.
We must find
Turn
the
off my
frog
volume so
with
you can hear them.
Chaos's tail. That same frog has also swallowed a Chaos Emerald. Huh? Ah, there it is! Right there! I'm proud of you, Gamma. I knew you'd be of use to me. All you worthless
I am getting a bit of a stream echo from you, Charlie.
Well, I was trying to hear the voices. Since I can't plug in my headphones.
You will get a new assignment. This one's easy. Go to the room through that last door.
Don't be mean to the robots.
You'll find a girl and a bird. Just get me that bird.
Just get me that bird.
I like how he has the frog under his arm.
Is this the one?
Whoops.
Doing a lot of animal collecting.
So tasty.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Beta? This is the wrong room.
No, no problem, Ellie. We're wrapping up Sonic a Hedgehog. Gamma cannot play Whack-A-Mole.
Aw,
Aw.
that's a shame.
Being a robot is so hard. Can't
See-
play Whack-A-Mole.
Gamma is a sad robot, but also has a lot of really good line delivery. Like, this presents a problem. That was the wrong room.
Give me the bird.
No way.
Resistance Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
I said no!
Why not?
None of your business, why not? I want to know why you want it.
Data unavailable.
You don't even know? I bet you'd be mean to him, you bully. Why not help us out instead? Don't you know how bad I feel?
Does not
We
compute.
did. We were actually just talking about the Sonic movie
Why try
design
to save that which
a
is
while
useless
ago.
to you?
But yes, Gamma is
Does
very
not
ready to
compute.
fight, I guess,
I feel sorry for you.
with this amount of bounce.
That man failed to give you feelings. Wait a minute, Birdie!
Does not compute.
Get going.
Aw.
Huh? Why are you letting us go?
It is dangerous here. Hurry. We'll be arriving at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
So, you're not like those other robots, huh? You truly are a good person inside, aren't you? I guess we can be friends then. Take care, okay?
So that bird really messed up this robot.
Aw.
Oh.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Camera, get ready for battle.
A little bit. They have like a bounce. I think just about all the playable characters have bouncy idle animations. Let's take the monorail to the top then, or is the monorail closed? It is. So we have to go the other way. Oh, we gotta go to the middle one, huh? Oh, no, Gamma can cancel their jump, too.
Oh, nice.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We can get out this way, which is the... What are the way we're supposed to go, then? I guess probably this door up here, huh? No, wait, that's the Chao Garden door. I'll just go through this door then. This is a door.
Surely it must lead somewhere.
It leads nowhere.
I was wrong.
It's the drainage room for the pool, I think. How rude. Oh, we have an item down here. Whoops. We get a cool jetpack friend.
Here's the jet booster. Press and hold the jump button and you'll float for a while.
Ooh.
Damn, those things are hitting you.
I love that you can just like turn 180 at the weight.
Good robot tactics.
got the jet booster. Report to the rear of the ship. Hurry!
Alright, this is where we go fight Sonic and friends.
Excellent.
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
Eradicate all of those menaces! Give them all you got!
Aye, aye, sir. I will comply.
I'm counting on you, Gamma!
Oh no! Oh no!
Let's just shoot Sonic with a gun.
You know. Friendly video game stuff.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Amy?
Time for Sonic to pay for his crimes. I don't know what crimes those are.
I know
Tax
you're not
evasion.
an evil sword.
Yes.
Hey, remember me?
I don't think Sonic has an income. I don't think he has to pay taxes.
Amy!
Right, because he loses the rings when he gets hurt.
Oh, I really don't get it.
Sonic, look! The egg carrier's losing altitude.
We've got it split. Take Amy and go.
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman. He must be stopped at all costs.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic. And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave Eggman and come with us?
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you.
Bye,
You
Sonic.
must ditch that awful Eggman.
Amy, come on!
My mental fun.
It's weird to see tails move like that without their tails spinning.
Robot friend.
Oh yeah.
They're just sort of flying.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration deleted. E-Series. Friends. Must save.
So yeah, this robot can just delete its master's registration and declare it as target number 1.
Oh, you know. Like a robot do.
Yeah, like robots can do.
Hell yeah. Take the power into your own hand, robot.
Seize the means of destruction. It's a good t-shirt slogan.
It is.
Whoops, it destroyed the bridge I was standing on.
Mission failed.
Honestly, I feel like Gamma plays better than Sonic Adventure 2's mech sequences.
Yeah. Is it just like turning handling, or is that the like the shooting?
The robot you're
So
looking for is up ahead.
you don't get to aim separately from your movement.
Okay.
You have to turn in order to swing your laser around.
Uh-huh.
But it just feels tighter with Gamma for some reason.
Yeah.
The robot that you're looking for is up ahead.
E103. I think that's Omega? No, it's not Omega. That's, I don't know which one that is.
I don't know either. I don't know Greek symbols.
We must save our friends.
E103 Delta. Rescue complete.
Rescue complete, everyone.
That surely looks like he was rescued by exploding.
Wait, hold on. When you pick up enough speed, sometimes he does a mode change and turns into a car, but I can't figure out what triggers it.
Huh. Just blow up the monkey.
Just all casual like. Mode change. E104 Epsilon.
Time to fight another robot. So do you fight 01 last?
Yes.
Ah.
E104 Epsilon. Rescue complete. E103 Delta. E104
the first one was Delta.
Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished.
Okay.
E105 Zeta. E101 Beta. Location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Is anybody a rescue mission if you blowing them up?
We're saving them. Ah, here we are. We're in car mode.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Oops.
Ooh. Sometimes you just get tired of walking, just go into car mode.
Shift to the turbo.
I mean, yeah.
I wish I could go into a car mode
Oh, we
instead
weren't
of walk.
supposed to go this way.
Go to the egg carrier crash site. You might find something.
We were supposed to go get on a
Train
boat.
headed for the Mystic Ruins will be
Can I
departing
do that from
soon.
Station Square? Yes, I can. There's the boat. Oh, this boat's much nicer than the other boat.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Alright, let's hit the monorail, shall we?
We shall.
Eggman's golden monorail system. Alright, and then hot shelter.
Hot shelter.
Hey, remember when we did set Amy?
Yes.
It was this exact level.
Oh.
Hmm.
Except you're not being chased by a robot. You're hunting the robot's Chao.
You are the robot.
I mean, yes, you are. Yeah, okay, I recognize this level.
You know, Gamma, that's certainly a way to climb a ladder.
Oh my gosh.
Oops. Oof. This jump's a lot easier as Gamma. That's for sure.
Yeah. You know, you can clip through the floor either. Did with Amy.
The high-speed cargo station is ahead.
What's up?
Sorry. My partner's watching a show on Netflix that's like some kind of like dating show, and the guy's like, okay, I'll dance, you can just snap. And the date, she was like, snap, you mean like Snapchat? And he like had this he's like, no, like snap your fingers.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Is the show Dating You Out? Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yeah. This is the second episode of Dating.
'Cause I remember seeing it. I didn't
Yeah.
actually hear it.
The first episode, I was like, kind of convinced they were all actors, but now it's episode 2. I'm like, I feel like this feels a lot more genuine. I feel like the focus of the first episode, maybe he just kind of felt stiff, and that's why it felt like acted and scripted.
Maybe.
But I'm also not like fully watching it, so it's just my impression of it, kind of playing in the background.
I was thinking about watching it, but I haven't.
Hmm.
Maybe I should. Just to see if it's a fun watch. I used to watch a lot of like not Thai. Why do I always say Thai? It's Thai.
Hmm.
Because I'm from Thailand, not Thailand. I feel like Thailand's a different place.
Right.
I know we have a Thailand here in Miami somewhere. Zeta, what did they do to you? Poor Zeta.
Oh God! What did they do?
E-105 Zeta. Rescue complete.
Yes,
It's time.
Usually I watch Thai dramas or K dramas or whatever Asian dramas are on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. They actually just added a batch of Filipino movie to Netflix.
I should check those out.
Yeah, they're fun. We've seen a couple of them on
E-105
at
Zeta. Rescue complete.
Torrance's parents' house, and
Units remaining.
they're pretty funny.
Yes. I'm really hoping, because I have the first No, they only have the first season of Lovesick on Netflix.
Gamma.
I had to watch the second season somewhere else. And maybe they'll add the second one and they'll add the third, which I still don't understand. It says that the third season is supposed to come out like this year, 2019, but it's December 31st. Like, yeah, that is technically 2019 still, but if you're gonna have it the last day of the year, might as well just have it in 2020.
Oh, it could be a placeholder date. I know, like, Amazon will do that.
Huh, maybe.
If they don't know when it's going to come out.
That's true. Hopefully it comes out sooner than December 31st.
Oh, wow, the Mark II
is
robot's
very
really
cool looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to deal with it either. Okay, I just have to be very, very good at dodging. I am not being very good at dodging.
I like that. It looks like it has a tail. All robots should have tails. Everything should have tails. Tails are cool.
Oh, Zigbar.
Oh my gosh, it is a Zigbar sequence. That's wild. At least your base movement speed is fast enough to dodge these attacks, and you don't have to, like, spam dodge roll, and that's the only way to get away from them.
See, it's usually fast enough, but sometimes I get caught in like a weird corner.
Yeah.
Turns out the secret is used to teach you have to equip parry on E102 Gamma, and then you can...
You need to equip, what is that, like fire somersaults?
Oh, I could not tell you. It's been forever since I did that.
Yeah, Aqua has like the enhanced.
I think what I did was I equipped like sleep.
What I do is I don't dodge at all because I'm very bad at it. Also, I never finished both my sleep, so... The only Kingdom Hearts game I finished is Kingdom Hearts 2. And almost 3, I'm at the end.
Oh, are you? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, the only ones that I haven't finished... I have not finished 3D. I have not finished Chain of Memories. I finished OG Chain of Memories.
That's the only one to worry about.
Yeah, and then I haven't started Recoded, so I can't finish it in November start.
Yeah.
I am getting caught on the wall for some reason.
I think I never finished Kingdom Hearts 1, only because I got, like,
You're kidding me.
I ended up hitting a bug when I played it. Yeah, I think Recoded is the phone game. What's that called?
Coded was the original phone game. Recoded is the DS version of it. Or are you talking about the smartphone game, which is Cross Unchained or whatever?
was trying to answer the question of Moshi Rainbows.
Oh.
Because they asked it, that's the phone game. I think I started Cross, but I haven't gotten very far in it. But I did listen to Got It Memorized talk about it, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
This last hit is very, very difficult.
Yeah, I definitely think Cross makes some things in 3 make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm glad I knew the plot of Cross going into 3.
Yeah.
You could not pay me to play Cross, though.
Like, I'm glad I listened to Got It Memorized talk about it, because I don't think otherwise I think I would have been confused about, like, especially, I'm gonna... Cassie,
Oh
you know
no,
what?
I have a time limit. Great, okay. We gotta start over again.
Activity ceased.
You don't mind if I spoil something about Kingdom Hearts, do you?
Depends on what it is.
It's, something that happens in one of the fights that's, like, kind of like...
Oh no, she needs to experience that.
Okay, then I won't say anything.
Yeah.
But I'll just say, when that happened, I was like...
Yeah,
It was-
it's pretty wild.
It was awesome. Like, I was not expecting that. Yeah. Unfortunately, with Kingdom Hearts, you gotta play, like, all the games to really understand everything.
Yeah.
I mean, when I played Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts
okay,
2...
I managed to take the damage and also get the hit in, I guess.
Ah.
I never played Chain of Memories, and I didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 1, so I was confused, but I still
Mission
enjoyed
complete.
it. I didn't really understand a lot of, like, the stuff with, like, organization, like, why there wasn't 13 of them.
I think you can play Chain of Memories without playing the first one. For the exact reason of they go over the entire plot within Chain of Memories, the first one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like
I
playing...
mean, I guess you could also make that point with Code It as well.
That's fair. Hey, that bird looked familiar.
Huh. What is the robot doing? Oh no. Oh. Gamma blew up too.
Yeah. You had to save, or they had to save Gamma too. It's hard, I guess maybe you didn't notice, but every single robot that we blew up, or all of the E101 units, had birds inside of them. Like, the first three had regular birds, but Zeta and Gamma are the Bluebirds family.
Oh, I like that.
Huh.
And then because Gamma doesn't exist anymore in every other game going forward, they use Omega, who's just like the E101 Gamma body, but like wants to destroy everything. Or the E102 body, but wants to destroy everything, and is like a murder machine.
Yeah.
And it hangs out with Shadow and Rouge.
You know, as one does when you're a murder robot.
Yeah. Yo, what? Hold on.
Hmm?
What?
Okay, that's fake. Never mind. We're good. I'm mad that it took me more than a second to realize that that was a fake video, but... What's up?
I'll send it to the group chat. It's too good not to share.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, hearing my own laughter, but... You know, recording our podcast, I learned that I laugh a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And actually recognize what, like, sound wave stuff are my laughter because I do it so often. I'm like, yep, there's my laughter.
Yeah, I noticed that I do a lot of which I'm like, I don't know if it's good radio or if it's just like maybe I should try to like tone that down.
A lot of it is just me laughing at my own stupid jokes. Well, laughing at Cassidy's jokes. Oops. Now the opening for Chao was stuck in my head.
I'm gonna have to watch that in the morning, I think.
Cassidy, we'll
Look,
record tomorrow.
I know.
Would it make you feel better if I told you I've only watched half of the episode myself?
Honestly, that makes even less sense.
Listen, it's fine. We have a whole day.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't super worried. I was just like, I'll watch it in the morning when I wake up with breakfast.
The opening is very good. I have some good notes.
Genesis, what Nintendonesis? And there's the gamma photo.
Ah.
Aww.
Alright, it's time. I think we could probably rush through this last one really quickly.
Okay.
What is it time for?
Oh, you know, the final.
Ooh, supersonic.
Angel Island fell again. That's not a good sign.
Oh, I hate that Sonic. He always seems to get in my way. I bet he can't foil my master plan. Chaos!
The Master Emerald is where it belongs. But Angel Island is still falling. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe those chaos
There
emeralds
he is, the
that
slime
I brought
boy.
back with me have something to do with what's happening. I'll take them to Sonic for his advice. Eggman!
Eggman.
This is terrible. Chaos
Is what? Guess Eggman learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll
He's
take
here.
another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that. Get up and follow me. Angel Island is falling again.
Hey, no way! Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we better hurry.
Oh, Sonic.
It's been a while since I've controlled a Sonic. It hasn't been since like it's been like a week. A full week.
Right?
Whoops. That's not where I'm supposed to go. I'm pretty sure you can hold this forever.
That's cool.
It's reminding me of Spy Kids 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the third one?
That would be Game Over.
Ah, okay. There's so many I get.
We're on Angel Island. Where everybody at? Or was I not supposed to go to Angel Island?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Oh, and I can't talk to call either.
Hmm.
I guess let's try going to Station Square. I've never played this part.
Oh, okay.
And it's been a while since I've seen it been played. Maybe the jungle? I'm running out of places to go. I went to the place they mentioned in the cutscene, and that is not the place to go, so I
The train
am
headed
pretty
for the
much
Mystic
lost.
Ruins will be departing soon. Okay, I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Let's see. Yeah, head to the Master Emerald, and then you'll... That's infuriating, because I was literally there. I did not see any of the stuff they're talking about. Now I have to climb the Snake Eater ladder.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Alright. may have just missed them, I guess. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Do you see Knuckles and Eggman? Oh, they're over here behind a wall on the ground, and I did not see them.
Sonic, sorry. Knuckles and Eggman.
That wall wasn't
What
in the way.
happened here? He stole my Chaos Emeralds, and Chaos is still alive. What?
Ah, he's not gonna get away with this.
Hey, Eggman, wait up! Sonic, Chaos is a fearsome beast. If he gets that last Chaos Emerald, we're done for.
Hey!
No need to explain.
Bless
We'll get on
you.
it. Tails?
Thank you.
Right.
What? Oh, jeez.
Oh, God, hope this doesn't mean I'm getting sick.
I hope not.
This place. It looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
So I read a comment on Twitter saying that, oh, the thing they did for Sonic's Mono Eye is clever because they recognized how hard it would be to animate an eye like that. All of the Sonic games that he's had a Mono Eye in have been in 3D, and they've been animated in 3D.
Right? I feel like so many Sonic takes just like really unfounded, or like coming from people who don't really have like a large scale appreciation of the series.
I do not understand why they did not give him gloves.
That is super creepy. White fur instead of gloves does not make sense.
Like, they are very clearly gloves, and they did give him shoes and not red feet. They give him like the most shoe-looking shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, they almost look like they're not even running shoes. They look like just like nice shoes to wear around.
And like the thing is, there's a pair of Nikes that look exactly like Sonic's shoes. Someone posted a picture of them.
Yep.
Oh, it's a monster!
Anyways, what happened is the ancient echidnas attacked the Chao on Angel Island, which caused Chaos to get angry, and well,
Hey,
The rest
you
is
all right?
history.
Way to go.
Oh my gosh! No, no, no!
Wait up.
The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power enriched by the heart. The controller serves to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him.
Sonic, wake up!
so basically this is saying that you can use the power of the Master Emerald instead of the power of the
I
7
was on a
Chaos
snooze
Emeralds
cruise, I guess.
to become Supersonic.
Good thing you're okay. You just sorta conked out there. Knuckles left already. Come! We gotta go after the last emerald.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the tornado too.
Which is, I believe, in the jungle. So we have to go find the plane that has the last Chaos Emerald in it.
train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Look, it's the tornado too.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave. What? No! He's got the last emerald!
Now what do we do?
I'm making a tweak, so we're gonna just beat the game here in a second.
Okay.
Like, it's just a final boss fight, and that's why I'm not gonna just save it for another time.
Gotcha.
Oh god, is this the giant thing from the start of the game?
Yeah, it's just that same cutscene again, but without the music and all at once.
Hey man, how many? Jesus. All those people are dead now. They've drowned.
Oh, it's Sin from Final Fantasy X.
If I wasn't just dreaming,
Yeah, I had the same thought with
that
this
monster
one.
is a real menace. Eggman.
I can't believe Final Fantasy stole from Sonic.
Looks
It
like
wouldn't
he's
be the
after
first time.
Chaos too.
This egg carrier tool was made because something like this could happen. You have defied your master, stupid beast. Now it must be destroyed at all costs.
I don't like how it looks like it's sniffing. Like its little nose bit keeps moving up and down.
Yeah,
I've had enough. Who do you think you are anyway?
and it looks like it's sniffing.
Oh, it's you.
Bye,
The
Eggman.
one who sealed chaos in
Jesus.
the Master Emerald.
Sonic's brow is going.
Yeah.
What?
Anyways, here's to call.
My heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now he's filled with anger and sadness. And if it goes on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before. Look! He's absorbed the Emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now!
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it?
Oh.
His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
What choice do we have?
Big the
Hello.
Cat is here to save the day.
Hmm?
Hi, Janine.
Hey, Sonic!
Amy,
Hello!
Here, take this!
hey guys, what's up?
Yeah,
Chaos only
what's
gets
up?
the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, You should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this. Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
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 It's like these two people being very excited about Sonic.
Powers of Chaos Emeralds. Our positive feelings toward each other can make them work. Our hearts together form awesome powers.
Anyways, it turns out Sonic was Kingdom Hearts all along.
I knew it. All this time. He's gone Super Saiyan.
Chala, hey Chala.
Whoops.
Oh, that was cool.
Not much longer, I will let it go. I know it's a one-way track. Wow, you got me right at the end. Oh yeah, this is a great song. I wish we got to get more of it, to be honest. Now, unfortunately, we moved to Phase 2 and they changed the music back to just some generic, angry stuff. Instead of some good butt rock. Gotta get those rings though. Supersonic is an allegory for the power of capitalism. Or really the downsides of capitalism. In that if you run out of money, you die.
Yeah.
Now, I seem to have encountered a problem. This presents a problem.
Oh.
Ah, didn't quite have enough speed. Also did not have enough rings.
No!
When you reach maximum speed, you'll turn into a bolt of lightning. That's your chance to attack Chaos.
Oh, we gotta start over from Phase 1.
Oh no.
I thought we would start over at phase 2. It's okay, it should be quick. As long as I don't miss another run, I should be fine. That's what cost me, really. Oh my goodness. Now, speaking of losing runs. That's fair.
It's alright. We're glad that you're here with us.
You just need to lend us your power.
Yep, gotta have that friendship power up.
Yes. And all together we can defeat perfect chaos.
Oh no, I did the thing.
What'd you do?
I have Twitter up on my computer browser and I just grabbed my phone to open Twitter.
Ah. Your heart's gonna be okay. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Stop being mean to Sonic.
This whole getting hit repeatedly kind of sucks.
Yeah.
God.
That wasn't supposed to do it like that. I just decided to take the direct path, I guess.
Interesting. That's really interesting.
Just shoot yourself right at the head. Fly directly to the forehead.
Are you kidding me? I did not hit... Alright, I need to get more rings, like, immediately.
You can do it!
You got this!
And then not lose this run.
I believe in you, Cassidy. Letting you all my strength.
Oh. Okay, we had 2 rings left.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Yeah.
Chaos has changed again, this time for the better.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
These are the Chao you were protecting. They stayed alive for generations and now live peacefully with humans. The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on. Thank you so much.
I'll play with you some other time. No, actually, you should just put Takala and Chaos on a single car and Sonic Team Racing.
Yes. They should definitely. I'd use them.
All's well that ends well, right? Sonic?
All's well that ends well, right? Says Tails in the middle of a destroyed, flooded city. Alright, the final credits roll. Huh. There is a, I guess, Caves of Quad. I think it's like one of those roguelike that's mostly text or something.
Yeah.
And you can have your face severed and then wear your own severed face.
What?
And then I'll give you an achievement. Wear your own severed face on your face.
That's weird. I mean, why would you do that?
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I guess, like, I mean, obviously this would be like a major thing that would be on the news. We never see the president in this game, but the president is definitely messed Sonic by the next game that happens in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off.
Alright, I'm just waiting for the credits to end. I'll probably end
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn in early because I was thinking about it earlier, but then we doing this. Thanks for having me on as always.
Yeah, no problem. Actually,
to y'all later.
I do want to get a handful of people on for the next stream I plan on doing.
Okay. Okay.
That's the name.
But I can talk about that off stream.
Okay. I'll message y'all. I think I may be doing something Thursday evening, but like before 8.
Mm-hmm.
Should be home by then.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we just get your thoughts ahead of time.
Okay. Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. still knots in my hair. Ugh.
And now for silence during the rest of the credits.
Now it's just time to think about what happened.
A moment of silence for our Lord and Savior, Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's not dead, though.
That's true. Oh yeah, so Charlie, this is your first time experiencing a Sonic the Hedgehog game.
It is.
Well, what did you think?
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed everyone's story.
Leave room for Sonic, everyone.
But his hair's so spiky, he takes up too much room. I'm not sure if I want to know what's happening in this hotel room with Sonic.
Well, see, the thing is, Sonic doesn't sleep unless it's just under a tree being lazy. I've never seen Sonic the Hedgehog use a bed.
It's a really weird fanfic you're writing, Janine.
See, the best part about having Sonic around, though, is that he could just go and get you anything you wanted.
That's true.
And he probably wouldn't even care whether or not you paid him back.
You can't see my head, but I'm shaking it right now.
I think Sonic the Hedgehog is the reverse of Goku in this situation. In that Goku does not understand anything about, like, romance or any of the things that would be tied to that as, like, a concept, such as, like, being a good father or any of that either. But very clearly knows what sex is. I think Sonic is the opposite in that he knows all of the stuff that leads up to it, but does not know what sex is.
You know what? I think you are right. And no one should tell Sonic what sex is. If there is a Sonic character that does know what sex is, who is it? Cassidy?
Knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah. Aww.
Rouge also probably knows what sex is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely does. Also, this is a really cute end card.
Yeah.
$46.
Select a character.
This was a fun time.
Yeah, that's a 100% across the board. Which means the game is over. Let's take this over to a different screen while I
Select a
close out Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys. Good night, Janine. I think you're already gone.
For some reason, the whole screen isn't got the chat on it, so I'm just gonna leave it on a black screen instead.
I think you're already gone.
See you next time. I'll play with you some other time.